and I'm from Louisville, Kentucky. Pretty much.
Did you grow up in Louisville, Kentucky?
Yeah, born and raised. Been here my whole life.
Have you ever been to Derby?
Nah, I never went to the Derby. I've been to Thunder a bunch of times and the parade and stuff, but never went to the Derby.
Be nice, what'll it be? Make your own and pay vices, steep price, peace.
Or pay Bryce's steep price. My life just leveled up like.
This year's Derby was fire though. I mean, just looking at the pictures and stuff.
Yeah, it was a lot of big celebs at this year's Derby.
Yeah.
Have you listened to that new Jack Harlow album?
Yeah, I did. I really fuck with it. I don't know. I don't know why we laughing at this, but yeah, I genuinely liked it. I listened. I haven't really listened to a lot of Jack Harlow's stuff beforehand, just because I don't know. I like a lot of like super weird like underground shit. So like, but I always had a lot of respect for Jack Harlow, and this album I actually did listen to. Like when it came out, I listened to it top to bottom, and I thought it was good. Like by the end of it, I was like, yeah, this is pretty good. And that's that's pretty much it.
Do you know what Pitchfork rated it?
I heard, yeah, I heard it was low. I don't remember the exact number, but you know, damn, I wouldn't give it a 2.9, but
I'm definitely giving that pass a 5.
I respect it. I thought it was good though. I don't know what number rating. I listened to it like one time. I got a few songs from it that I've listened to since. Man, I thought it was good. Yeah.
I think Churchill Downs just shows what Drake does better in every aspect.
Yes, bro. Drake went absolutely crazy on there. When I first heard that shit, I was like speechless. I was like, Jesus Christ. My bad. Turn this notifications off.
Leon, the young youth is troubling. Beat the dirt path to the yellow brick. Shows where I'm from. Yellow bricks ain't the yellow brick road. A war for the truth that you never get told. See the proof.
So who's your biggest inspiration?
Sheesh. I mean, inspirations and music specifically is just a long ass list. I think about this question a lot, you know, and I think I'm just a student of hip hop. You feel me? Like the music, the culture, everything. I listen to everything from like Doom to like Future and Lil Baby and shit. Like, it's hard for me to say exactly what inspires me in music in particular, but I mean, what inspires me to create is just life, you know. I look around and I get inspired. I feel like every day is a blessing, and yeah. I guess you could say life inspires me more than anything. Oh man, my guy came through and got me the fucking Czarface Doom. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, it's a classic. Everything, I'm not gonna say everything in Doom's catalog has stuck with me a lot, but I do fuck with this. I fuck with Mad Villainy, Food. Those are probably my favorites. But yeah, one more time, just because look at the artwork. You know what I'm saying? This is why I fuck with Doom, bro. Like, just a legend. How you underground, but also like one of the most iconic images in hip hop. You know what I'm saying? That's just amazing. I appreciate that again. You know,
Hey, no problem.
I love it.
I know. I imagine you take a lot of inspiration because he does a lot of his own beats. You do a lot of your own beats.
Yeah.
Your samples are kind of like deep cut, comic book, anime,
Yeah.
video game references.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, when I first started making beats, it was kind of out of necessity. I didn't really. I mean, we're both from Louisville, right? You from here, right?
10%, they're yours.
Exactly. Yeah. But yeah, it's not. When I first started out, I didn't really know a lot of people, and Louisville, Kentucky is not really known as like, not yet, but known as like a huge music, having a huge music scene. And I just I couldn't find the beats that I liked on YouTube and stuff, and I just started making them. But now it's a passion, it's something I really care about, and it's almost something that I love as much as rapping is making beats. It's a beautiful process.
If you have to rank modern composers, or not composers, I guess producers are kind of like composers. If you have to rank modern day producers, who do you like the top five?
Oh, top 5 producers. For me personally, that's a hard one. I gotta put Kanye in there. As easy as a choice that is, you have to. You feel me? I love Kanye to death. You know what I'm saying? He's one of those people that inspire me a lot. Kanye's in there. I'll probably put Madlib in there. Dilla, of course. It's Alchemist. I fuck with Alchemist a lot. I'm not really putting a lot of thought into this. I guess it's not really a top 5. These are people that come to the head. If I had to do a top 5, it would take hours for me to think that out. But Knowledge in there, Alchemist, Legends, Dilla, Madlib, Q-Tip, RZA. You know what I'm saying? Like, it goes back. Nowadays, you got people like Kenny Beats, Monte Booker, I think it's Monte. Yeah, and then the trap producers, Pierre, Metro, you know what I'm saying? Like, Tyler is a really underrated producer. People don't really acknowledge how insane his stuff is. Shy from the city. Love Shy. He's up there, for real. Like, I just named a bunch of legends and I put Shy in there with it. Damn, I thought I muted this. My bad. Oh, it's cold.
Yeah. You can go ahead and pick up.
All right,
I just texted.
Yo. Yeah, it's cool. I was gonna have him maybe like take some pictures of us or something.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, we still here. All right, bro. All right, cool.
Shout out, Cole.
Yeah, that's my nigga.
So, how you think where you from has shaped you musically?
Where I'm from shaped me musically. It's the core of everything. Like, I grew up in the age of the internet, you know what I'm saying? I took a lot of culture from the internet, but the way I walk, the way I talk, my life stories, everything happened here. This is literally, Louisville, Kentucky is the core of who I am. So it's paramount in shaping me, you know what I'm saying? It's almost everything. It's like Louisville and the internet. It's the two things that shape me and my parents. But you know what I'm saying? Yeah, love my parents.
Non-musical inspiration. Ain't nothing more inspirational than seeing the parent.
Exactly, yeah.
You're a dad? How'd that feel for you?
Yeah, I'm a dad. It's every day it still feels like something new. It's a never-ending journey, you know what I'm saying? I still feel like a kid sometimes. So like, I asked my dad this same question one day. I'm like, is there a moment where you like, okay, I'm a dad now? Cause like, you know how dads are just like dads. But like, he was like, he told me the same thing. He was like, it just happens, you know? Like, you just go from being a kid to being a dad, and you just love your kid. And then you realize you're a dad. Yeah.
I'm trying to be a dad out here.
Yeah, take your time, bro. Trust me. It's amazing, but it's also no joke. It's the most serious job on the planet. For real.
Yep, a lot of niggas done beat it.
Mm-hmm.
Race.
Yeah. Fuck those guys.
So If you have to make 30K a year being a full-time artist, or 100K a year being a 9 to 5, which one would you choose?
30K. I've done it for free. So 30K to be an artist, I'll make it work.
I think about artists being in for the money instead of like being an actual artist.
I don't mind it. You know, but I think there's a I think there's a bit of, what word am I looking for? Like, you gotta understand that that's what you're doing though. Like, if you're somebody that's in the industry just to make money and you don't really have any artistic integrity or anything, then that's completely fine, as long as you don't like demand the same respect as people that ain't in it for that. Like, people that are art first, money second. It's two different types of things. So like, yeah, as long as you understand that that's what you're doing and you don't like demand the same respect as people who could do this shit without getting paid, yeah, I don't think it matters for real.
So do you have one grand destination in mind for your music? Like, when I hit this is where I made it.
Like the point where, like, you asking, like, is there a point where I would hit this specific thing and be like, yeah, I made it?
I'm headlining a festival. I got 1 million plus streams on this song or a platinum record.
I think it would be buying my mom a house. Yeah. I feel like when I get to the point where I buy us a big ass house outside the hood, I think that'll be the day where I'm like, damn, I did this shit. Because that's probably the end goal anyway, at the minimum. Get out the hood, right? So, yeah. Once we do that, we made it, I guess. Yeah.
That's admirable rap dreams.
Yeah.
What you think about Young Thug and Gunna facing RICO charges?
It's sad. Young black men going to jail. It's always sad, but I don't know anything about it aside from what you just said. So I guess I wish them the best. You know.
I think it just goes in the detail, just like it's two options, or it feels like it's two options, right? Creative or you go gangster. A lot of times people from our position, you have to go gangster. What you feel like kept you going from that side of it? Like, you couldn't just hustle and make it how I make it.
Well, prison. I'm terrified of prison. I don't ever want to go to prison. So that in itself kind of kept me out the streets a lot. And like I mentioned before, my parents, I understand, you know, even though I grew up in the hood, you know what I'm saying, one of the worst parts of the city, I always had my parents, and they always showed me what like a family foundation looks like. They never let me run around being somebody I'm not, you know. And yeah, I was lucky enough to just be able to see that side of it. Like, and I mentioned about being on the internet a lot. I saw outside the hood. I think that's a lot of young dudes, they just don't get to see that. Like, they never go on that side of the internet or that side of life. They just stay in the streets. I think I was just lucky enough to know that there's more and strive for that, and I never wanted to go to jail. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just not that dude, bro. I ain't no bitch, but I don't want to just be head on a swivel in prison every fucking day. Like, that sounds awful.
Yes, having take your KFC.
That's what I'm saying. You can't just do nothing. So.
Yeah, there's some hard ass freestyles in prison though.
Yeah, for sure. They be going crazy. Who's hungrier than somebody in jail? You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Like, where do you think your best album will come from?
The heart, the soul, and I think all of my albums are my best album because of that. I don't spit it unless I mean it, you know. And I got songs where I just have fun, but for the most part, as long as I'm alive and I'm breathing, I'll be making my best work. Yeah.
For your catalog, what would you pick as your best album or best body of work?
Like I said just now, I usually tend to think my most recent stuff is my best stuff because I think I'm always improving. But for what it's worth, I do have a lot of catalog. You know, I've been
You have an impressive catalog.
I appreciate it for real. I've been making music since like 2014, 2015, and I got songs on like SoundCloud and stuff as early as then. And I think if I had to pick, my best project would probably be the one that's coming out. It's called Texture. I don't know when you're dropping this, but I think I've already announced what it's called. But aside from that one, it's probably the one I released right before it, As the Sun Rises. That's like my baby. I love that album. But
Artwork's dope for it too. Wasn't a local artist who did it?
I think you might be thinking of Fortitude, and that was a local artist. That was an EP. That's only 4 songs, but I love that too. That came out after As the Sun Rises. But yeah, that was my homie Will, aka What Happened to Today, an amazing artist that did the cover art. Yeah. You good?
I was gonna ask you, what's some advice for yourself 5 years in the future?
Ooh, dang. Like, what would if I met myself from the future, what would I tell him? I don't know. I'd be like, I would have to see what position I'm in, you know? That's a wild question. I don't know. I guess I would just, if I could say something now to myself 5 years from now, I would say I hope you still the same, you know, the same guy. Yeah.
So, what's some advice for yourself 5 years in advance?
Man, none of that shit you so stressed about matters. That's what I wish I could tell myself is like, just be happy, be blessed that you're alive, because you're going to stress yourself out and miss the things in the moment, the little things, you know. Yeah. About 5 years ago, I was just becoming a dad, so I was just stressed out about a lot of stuff that over time I realized don't really matter. So I would tell myself, don't stress so much, you'll be all right. You that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
There's greatness in life that niggas don't know about.
Exactly. Yes, sir.
So what's some shit that you living by now?
Some stuff I'm living by.
Yeah.
Prayer and positivity, you know. Always doing what I can to have a positive impact on the planet, on the space around me, on the moment, and making art. Yeah. That's what I live by. Positivity, blessings. Yeah.
So, one last thing. What's your name?
Alan Vice. I'm Alan Vice on Instagram. I'm Alan Vice forever. But most importantly, I'm just Alan Vice if you're looking for my music. R.I.P. to the supervillain. I love you. Yeah. I love you, Doom.
That's all. That's all.
Be nice, what'll it be? Make your own and pay Vice's steep price. Peace.
Or pay Bryce's steep price. My life just leveled up like twice in these 3 nights, and I might just settle for 2/3 or a half. I wrote a verse and a half. I got a plethora other styles, you niggas blurting out trash. And I really be serving them gas, and I really be worth what I'm asking. No cap, man, I'm certain I've been in a circle where has-beens, and it ain't working, we clashing. I burnt them to ashes, too much heat at my fingertips. Don't ask for no singing tips, I've been working on rapping. I'm at your neck with a clean snip, I'm betting with pink slips. Ferraris and Benzes, yeah, you know niggas dream whips. And pardon my French, but fuck these niggas who seen piss, cuz we smiling big, that's what being rich does.